This is Sexy, Funny, Raw.
Hi, y'all. I'm Wesley Woods.
And I'm Sylvia Sage,
your
friendly
neighborhood
neighborhood
host.
host, where we talk about everything, and I do mean everything.
You know, everything you were too embarrassed to Google. And, girl, I know your secrets.
Live, uncensored, and uncut.
But wait, I'm not...
We know. We all know.
Okay, just checking. Oh my God, is this really happening?
We did it!
This is really happening. Oh my God, this is our very first in studio go at Sexy Funny Raw.
We have microphones, we have headphones, we have guests, we have a producer, we have a freaking camera. This is amazing. We started on Cheez-It boxes, y'all.
Literally, we had
Cheez-It
bar stools with suitcases stacked with cereal boxes, Cheez-It boxes. You name it.
You know why we had suitcases? Because I was still homeless when we started our podcast.
This is true.
I was living out here and my credit was shit at the time. It's better now. But I couldn't get a place to live. And so I was like hotel hopping and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of waiting for someone to discover us. If we're going to do this, we have to do it ourselves.
Yeah. And here we are.
So that's how we started.
Well, for those who are listening for the first time, welcome. For those who are loyal supporters, we love you. Actually, we love all of y'all. But thank you for listening. Here we go. I'm Wesley Woods.
I'm Sylvia Sage.
And today's episode is all about first.
Yes.
Ooh, it's our first studio, so it's our first podcast. So we're going to go first.
So we'll give you just a little intro into, I guess, what we have upcoming.
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have? What do you have that you would like to pitch that's upcoming? Where are you going to be? Where can people find you?
Well, I have a new gig that I'm super excited about because I'm going to Nashville in a few weeks. And I have turned to Wesley to help me because I have white girl dance moves all day long. Yeah. And it's really atrocive and a little bit offensive. And I'm going to have to go do a naked comedy strip show in Nashville at the Deja Vu.
Ooh, I would pay to be in the audience.
Oh my God. Well, people are going to pay to be in the audience and pay to watch me. And I just hope I don't disappoint them is what I'm saying.
I think you're fine. You know, like at the end of the day, men just want to see a little jiggle, baby.
I know. I'm just going to have to remember to move very slow. I recently saw a burlesque performance and I was like, that girl is like oozing sex. And I struggle. I really struggle finding my sex.
Yeah, but we're practicing in the living room starting next week, so
yeah,
we'll let you know how that goes in I guess the next episode, and then you'll go off to your event. And is that your first time actually doing this type of event, right?
It is my first time doing a comedy strip show. Yeah. I've stripped twice in my life to pay rent. Different times. It was not pretty.
Meaning that you weren't good at it, but you needed to.
I need to
swallow
get some
your pride and okay.
Yeah, and then I started swallowing other things. Ayo. And if you want to know all about how my swallowing skills, you can enter to win a date with me on Jordan Perry's dating show coming up. I really have no idea what to expect. Apparently, they just pull these guys in and they basically they give them all access to their phones and they go through their phones, and it's a dating app of like, would I date these people with their texting history, like the girls that they're texting or the guys that they're texting or the work related or whatever or their photos.
I'll already let you know. No, if you had access to anyone's phone, I guarantee you'd be like, no,
I don't want to date you. I don't want to date you.
No.
Ooh, I want to see their porn searches. That's what I want to look for.
Why?
I don't know. I want to see what they're into.
Okay.
Don't you want to know what people masturbate to?
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, if they're not really telling me that, I'm not really sticking around, so.
You're not sticking around if they're not telling you what they're masturbating to?
Yeah, like what are you getting off to? Like what do you like?
And you would leave the person if they didn't tell you?
Yeah, like you can't have an open line of communication with
that?
Well,
okay, I get that. If you're already if you're in a sexual relationship with them.
Yeah, totally. You better be telling me everything.
Yeah, I get that. But some people are afraid to tell you what gets them right away.
Sorry about it. I ain't got time for that. Or you better say that I'm very uncomfortable having this conversation. Yeah. Because then I'll be like, all right, I'll stick around because I want to pull it out.
Or maybe they don't know yet and you need to help them explore. I am all about helping people explore, by the way, because I love for men to be into other men. Not necessarily into other men, but I want you to be able to like bend over and take it. Do you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think that's
because
hot.
you want to do it.
Yeah,
to
no,
them.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I also want them to be in a threesome with me and another man. So I need my
But
man
not
to be
me.
very open. No, God, no, not
Yeah,
you.
never.
But I need that. And so like I'm willing to like, let's work it out. Let's baby steps, you know, like let's see, tip your toe in the water.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. I think different days I feel different ways, and today she's being a hungry pig bottom.
You're always a hungry pig bottom. Let's not pretend any other way. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
you can't be mad at me for that. A boy likes what he likes.
Oh my God. So listen, so I had... A boy does like what he likes because I just discovered this. This is new for me. I just found this out yesterday, and you can attest to this because I said I want to know what it feels like when you get a boner. Like I know what a boner feels like.
She will not leave this alone.
It's true. But I know what a dick feels like when it's hard. I get that. But I want to know the sensation. And
She wants to be in the dick psyche.
yeah. And you know what he said to me? You just got to stick it in something. That's what it feels like. It feels like you just got to stick it in something.
I mean, yeah, like you can only rub it against something for so long.
Yeah, and then I found out, news to me, men rub their penises on things all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, like if you're like, come on, like you can give some head nods. Like if you're in, random boner and like you're, like a little rub
No,
there,
not
here
even
and there,
random
like,
boner. You guys were saying that like if you're standing at the kitchen sink doing
And I
dishes,
happen to have a boner, yeah,
you
like-
rub your dick on this
Yeah.
counter?
I mean, I can rub it on anything.
I didn't know this was
Hello.
happening.
I'm getting paid to rub it on anything sometimes.
And you know, I said this to somebody on set today because I just came from a mainstream set. I said this to somebody on set today, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we rub our dick on things all the time." I'm like, mind blown. I had no idea. No idea. You guys are rubbing your dicks on things. Well, I mean, we rub our pussies on things, but it's not the same manner.
I had a girlfriend growing up, and she used to talk to me about the first time, like she would,
Rub her pussy on things.
Yeah, and it was in the bathtub. She'd scoot up real close and let the faucet run
For
on it.
sure, you do let that faucet run on you, girl.
I mean, I used to let the shower water hit my shower head too.
Yeah, and I used to ride our couch. My mom would get so mad at me, and I didn't understand why.
are
I would sit on the arm, and I would just ride our couch watching TV, and she'd be like, "Stop it!" And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Do not do that."
like,
And
but
I'm
it feels
like,
real good.
real nice.
Like
real nice.
Cannot.
Okay. All right.
Well, we're going there.
All right. So
yeah.
we're moving on. First times. What else? What other first times?
I mean, I think we were going into the weekend review and we just got it going on, first times, but I'm down for whatever. This is our first podcast. It ain't got to have a flow. Yeah, do whatever.
We do have a guest with us today.
Yeah, we do. I'm really excited about this too.
This is one of my very best friends in Los Angeles, and it's hard to have those. You should know. This gentleman runs one of the, I would dare to say, the top show in Los Angeles, the top comedy show in Los Angeles, the Roast Battle. We have Mr. Brian Moses.
Woo! Brian, what's up, man?
Okay. It's so exciting. Can I read your bio, Brian?
Please.
Brian Moses is a comedian who has performed at comedy clubs and colleges all across the country and is open for several amazing comedians, including Cheech and Chong, Sarah Silverman, and Bill Burr.
Mm-hmm.
Brian's parents worked for the Navy and the Department of Defense while he was growing up. I did not know that. As a military brat, he moved around a lot as a kid and needed to be funny in order to make new friends. You did need that. He has since turned into that skill into his career. One of his goals is to become friends with more black people so he can get his hair braided for free.
What? You don't have what?
Brian Moses is a co-host and the official Roast Battle podcast, giving an in-depth look at the hit international TV series as well as a weekly live shows from the world-famous Comedy Store in Los Angeles, California. Brian Moses, it's so impressive. Your show went from nothing to massive. Now you guys are on your third season on Comedy Central, right?
Yeah, we ended it last season, or like it's last year, and now we're hoping to get a fourth season. If you're watching Comedy Central, if you're watching Sexy Funny Raw.
So close.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You guys are very raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
want to talk about you though. Like, hey, roast battle is so much fun. You're always so great to us too when we go. So like, thank you for always showing us love.
Well, Sylvia is a good friend, and Wesley, everybody has a crush on you.
I hope so. Shit, I'm trying to work whatever angle I can.
Oh, I've seen. I
Have you? Okay.
You've never looked it up?
No, I
Never?
haven't. No.
But
And just so people know at home, I've never masturbated to either of you.
Oh.
Really?
I've tried. I've gotten to the point. I'm like, all right, let me see if I can with
Yeah.
Sylvia. We're friends.
Yeah.
I just can't get there.
Well,
Weird,
Yeah.
right?
Wesley,
Yeah.
either.
You haven't
yeah.
even tried with me.
All right, but send me some clips.
Okay.
You should try. I'm all about trying things.
Yeah.
Let's remember.
So I heard. Are you into pegging now?
I've always been into pegging.
Have you yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. On film, mostly.
Okay.
But I've done a few in my personal life as well.
We've never talked about this.
I know we haven't.
Are you into pegging?
No, I know people who've done it and people who've had it done to them.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't appeal to me. I think we can talk about our first later. You guys get into that. We'll talk about a pegging incident.
Well, first off, for people that may not know what pegging is, what's pegging?
Yeah.
Well, pegging is when a woman puts a foreign phallic orifice inside of your body.
Wow, way to use political correctness. Jesus,
I
Brian.
do this on TV sometimes, guys.
You
You are
strap a
so-
dildo on and you stick it in your dude's ass.
There you
For the
have it.
lamer folks.
Yeah.
Word.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm
Our
saying.
sound guy is really into pegging.
That's what. Yeah. That's the sound that the hole makes after you're done pegging.
It whistles.
It should.
Sometimes.
Woo!
Whistle while at work, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes.
Gay porn stars are funny. God, you guys have so much confidence and swagger. It's
I mean-
impressive and it's sexy. It really is.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because they can have sex with anyone they want at any time they want.
Yeah.
That's like a
why.
superpower,
That's
yeah.
a swag you walk with. you
Yeah,
know?
I can fuck anybody in here if I wanted
Yeah.
to. God, that's a power I don't know if I can have. It's a power I don't know I can have. I mean, that feels a little. That feels like some. That's for superheroes.
Yeah.
Right. It's so
It-
ridiculous. I'm
He's
just staying
kind
out
of
of
a
this.
superhero. Kind of are a superhero.
No way. I am not. And I should not be.
Well, I
I'm like-
mean, you do get sicknesses, so I guess
Yeah.
you're not invincible.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not
You
immune.
get sicknesses.
Yes.
Portions. Okay. Let's do some first. What are some big first?
Big first.
Let's
What-
think of like when was the first time you had sex? Start easy.
First time I had sex. What, like the year?
I don't know. Give me. You
It
can
was
give me.
1924.
Oh.
No, it wasn't 1924.
First boner. I want to know your first boner.
First bone. I mean, come on. What was this? Freud?
You know it. You know the first time your dick got hard.
I mean, I don't. Maybe I was in the womb.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
right?
confidence.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I
well,
remember
babies
it.
do get baby boners, though,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
All
First
right.
time I remember maybe in class. Yeah, it was embarrassing. I think you were like maybe, I don't know, you're in, not kindergarten. I don't think I can remember that far back, but maybe like first or second grade you can remember.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
And it's just like, oh my
You're
God,
always
this
trying
is
to
in
have-
class.
Yeah. Trying to
Your
cover
whole
it up.
life, basically.
Right. I think even like on a plane the other day, I was like, oh my gosh, I had to get up. And like my dick was hard, you know?
That's great. What was because of the turbulence? Did your dick get hard because of the turbulence?
Girl, she thinks that it
Right.
needs something. I'm like, it's a dick.
Think about it like a big clit, like a really big sensitive clit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the penis.
Great. But see, I'm just very baffled about how easily you guys are getting your dicks hard, I guess.
She's still.
It's a lot of nerves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, on that thing, yeah.
She just cannot let go of the.
Yeah, I'm
the
like, you
whole-
guys just all the time just rubbing your cocks on things. That's crazy to me.
Sometimes you can't help it.
I guess.
You know, it's like it's in your pants and something's gonna hit it and you're like, oh well, there we go. Now it's on.
Okay, so all right. So when was the first time you got to stick your penis in something?
Oh my
then?
gosh, I was 17 years old. She was an American black woman. She was older than me by a year.
Oh,
So
nice.
she was rubbing the
Oh,
cradle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at you.
Yeah, and then it was very quick.
Oh, of course
Yeah,
it was.
very quick. I don't even remember if I pulled out.
Oh, you think you busted
don't.
in her?
Yeah, maybe the
my
first
God.
time. I don't. I definitely did at one point because we did it like 7 times. So like at one point I definitely did.
You did it 7
I was
times?
17.
7
In the-
times your first time?
Yeah, first
What?
time 7 times. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was just so infatuated with it. I was like, this is great. I've never done this before.
That is
And I never
crazy.
want this to end.
So was it your girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
well,
it.
would it have mattered? I mean,
Well, I didn't know if this random girl was just sticking around for 7 times.
I
Like
mean-
that's
No. Yeah, like I snuck over to
I
her
would
place.
stick around
Yeah.
for 7
Yeah,
times.
she had like her own like room in the back. It was like a shed type of thing. And then we had.
you had sex in a shed. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it was like the garage
I
shed
get it,
type of
I get it.
Yeah.
I lived in the basement.
renovated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Their basement. I was a troll too. I get
Right,
it.
I get it. I understand
Right.
being a troll. 17 though, that's pretty good.
I think the first time I lost, when I lost my virginity was around that age, but like my condom had broke. It went from feeling like not very good to feeling really
Right.
good. And
Yeah.
then, I looked down at my
Wait,
condom.
you mean the
wasn't
first time
there.
you had consensual sex?
Yeah.
You mean the first time you had
First
sex
time.
with, you were 7 years old, it was Michael Jackson, it was Neverland Ranch.
Yeah. Yeah. He's-
My name was Wade Robson at the
Yeah.
time.
That is not me. That is not my story. I wish it. No, never mind. I'm not getting into that.
No, I wish it was my
what's a
story. Are
nerve?
you kidding me?
We just had a nerve with
I'm
Wesley.
like, I'm not getting into that.
Because by the
They-
way, I feel like this was going to happen to you because you look like him so much. The porn industry is going to be like, Wesley, we're going to do a series.
parody.
Yeah. And it's going to be a Michael Jackson type, and you're going to be Wade Robson.
Oh my God, I would
I am
love that.
so down for that.
Yeah, I knew
Right?
you would be.
Totally.
I just want like 5% of the sales.
But how
Which
would-
is, they'll never
Done.
give that to me.
But
I
how
mean,
are we
we
going to
will.
get the child
Okay, thanks.
actors?
Family.
That's the problem, you guys.
No, he's the child actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's,
Okay.
yeah, he'll just like a kid, like a teenager.
I'm down for it. Whatever.
I
This
mean-
is how you.
done.
Legal issues.
First time that you were on a stage doing stand up.
First time I was on a stage was, I think it was the day after James Brown died,
Oh my God.
which was, I want to say Christmas 2006. And I think the next day I got on stage, and then I didn't touch the stage again until like February 2007.
Wait, was there a reason that it was the day after that?
Yeah, that's
was there
what
a
I'm
Yeah, I think it was.
significance?
It was such a big thing because I mean he was so. I loved the guy,
Yeah.
and then I was just compelled because I was already like thinking about it. I'd like studied it. And I was going to comedy clubs, just kind of like feeling my way around it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is it. This is the sign. I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah.
And I did it, and it was fine.
What about roast battle? What about the first time you started roast battle?
First time we did roast battle was like in July 2013, and it was these. I was an employee and a underage comic, and we didn't know he was underage, and then, it was a 21 and up club, and then the employee said, "Hey, that guy's got to go," and the employee was drunk, and then the kid was like, "Well, you know what? I turn 21 next Wednesday, and I'll come back and beat your ass." And we're like, "Yeah, slap box."
And so that's how you got the idea?
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it really happened was they had set cameras up in the Comedy Store like
Okay.
literally maybe weeks before, and I was like, well, they're gonna see us like slap box each other, and we can't do that. How about you guys just like talk shit about each other, and then was like everybody in the room will score it like a boxing match.
Oh, nice.
That is so. I love that.
And then wait, this statistic is one that I love. Brian, you've been doing the show since 2013, and it's
Yeah.
every Tuesday night at the Comedy Store, and you've never
Oh, yeah.
missed a Tuesday night, right?
No.
That's so
Rain,
impressive.
sleet, shine,
That's so
snow,
impressive.
Yeah.
and those are all racial slurs.
Stop it.
Brian is very comfortable with his racial jokes.
Yeah,
That's impressive, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's I would probably credit that the success to you,
to
showing
prep.
up time
Yeah,
and time.
I use a
like
lot of prep.
constantly.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
It helps me, stay safe in the streets every
Such a
Tuesday.
jackass.
So
Well, I'm going to be back at the roast battle.
Are you roast battling again?
I'm
Yeah.
coming in on May 28th. Yeah, with Joe Urell.
Ooh, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Celebrating our country.
yes, which,
Yeah, it
with a
is.
nice
Isn't it?
adult actress battling a man with cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
And
So
he-
American.
Yeah,
He is a.
it's gonna get interesting.
Wait, wasn't he
To
on
say
the
the
third
least.
season?
Oh yeah. Joe battled Nicole Buchanan in one of our digital battles.
How
It
did that
was-
go?
It was awesome. I mean,
Did-
he's a hell of a writer.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Like,
You can never judge a book by its cover, and I think that's what the roast battle really proves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because literally, I think the act is consensuality, right?
Yeah.
Or,
Mhm.
being consenting to wanting to be made fun of in front of your peers. You know what I mean?
That's
It
what our
doesn't
job
matter-
is too.
Yeah,
I
you guys are
mean,
humanitarians. I really do believe
yeah.
that.
I do
Host
You
for
guys are
too.
humanity.
saving. Yeah, really are.
Yeah.
But no, I like that.
Yeah.
Yet it's true. You have to be ready and comfortable to know that people
Take
are
some
coming out
punches.
swinging at you.
Yeah, and then the people who really, I guess, get offended by it are people who don't suffer, I guess, like the people who are in the ring, you know? Like, people feel bad for Joe sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
like, Joe doesn't feel bad.
Yeah, Joe's there willingly.
Yeah, and
Joe-
Joe's killing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
came
has
to me
really
to
good
do
jokes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like, as a
know.
professional.
He's going to come out. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
He's
bringing
ready to hurt
in-
you.
I know
Oh,
he
yeah.
is.
Yeah. He's going to, like, slice you.
I know
verbally.
he is. And that's why,
Yeah.
like, I'm bringing in, like, friends. I'm like, okay, help me, guys. Like,
Yeah.
I got to come out swinging for this guy. He's so impressive.
He
But
really
I'm like,
is.
yeah, I know he's going to take me down, but I'm going to put up a fight. That's what I'm saying.
I'm so sad I can't be there. I'm gonna miss it. That
Oh,
devastates
really?
me. Yeah.
What
I'll
are
be
you
up
doing?
I'm up in Chicago and then go to Miami directly after.
Were you up in Chicago?
Yeah, right?
It's the Agrabby Porn Awards.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Going up
Right.
there.
Yeah, you're a sex
He'll,
symbol.
he'll likely take home,
No,
Awards.
no, we're not jinxing it. Not jinxing it, you know.
who knows?
I'm just always happy to be even nominated, hell. And then after that, I go to Miami and I'm hosting this little mankini bikini contest pool party
Oh, my goodness.
for XBiz.
Okay. Oh.
Have you ever been in a mankini, Brian?
No, never been in a man cave.
Never?
No.
Little did you know, we have one in the bag.
Oh!
I'm just kidding, we don't.
Oh my god!
But could you imagine?
Tease.
I don't have underwear on, or I'd give them to. I'd
You
probably
never
have
do.
a thong. I never do. She
Moses,
gets
do you
mad
have a
at me.
smooth ass for a thong, or do you have a hairy ass?
No, smooth ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. So it would look nice.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Hey, I have a hairy ass, and I like my hairy ass in a thong.
I don't like to see a lot of hair sticking out of it.
Good thing you ain't looking at my hole.
Woo!
That's very true.
Looking at my
Thank
hole.
God.
God, you guys do bring
What-
a lot of great lexicon to the vocabulary.
Do we?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun.
good. You know, it's just a little high class white trash over here.
He is very white trash. There's nothing high class
I mean,
about.
no, there's not. It's okay though.
That's
right?
good.
Yeah.
Now you two clean up really well. You two are made for each other.
Thank you. I honestly, when we're at home,
King
we
and queen of the
totally look-
Ozarks.
Hope, yeah.
Funny story. Her dad,
took him to the Ozarks.
has
Really?
a place at
Yeah.
the Ozarks.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was the Ozarks.
It was
Like,
rough.
It
Why'd you
can't be
take him there?
described. It's
Because
great.
my family has
Do you know
my dad has his little lake house down
Right.
there. It's a trailer.
Redneck Riviera, baby.
Yeah, it's his Redneck
Yay,
Riviera.
baby.
But for the 4th of July, they do a big like fireworks display down
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So we like took the family down there, and it did not go very well.
Did you fuck everybody, Wesley?
No, no,
Okay.
No.
one. He didn't even want to be like seen.
No.
Oh,
It's-
word.
There's only one black guy who lives in Missouri, and
There's no homosexuals.
Yeah.
And this black man
That's what I've
wears the Confederate flag like as his shirt.
Was it Kanye?
Like,
It was such a knock. It was just a very,
yeah, it's rough. It's a rough area.
it's a very interesting area.
Okay.
Not a lot
I'll
of
never
teeth.
go.
Yeah, but
A lot of mullets. But you know, they did inspire me. I do want a mullet. Before it's said and done, I will have a mullet.
I
in the
do
next
not
couple
like
of
the
years.
mullet thing that's going around.
Nah,
Theo
he just
Vaughn
wants his
has,
hair pulled. That's what he wants.
Oh, I love that actually.
see?
It puts me to sleep though. It feels so good.
Really?
I like it hard. Like
That
it
puts you
freaks
to sleep?
Yes, it freaks people out because when they pull on my hair, I'm like harder, harder, harder. Oof, I love it.
I love it too, but it's not mine, so don't pull
I
on
would
it.
love to talk to your therapist and like know what that means.
Well, I mean, you'd have to figure out who my therapist is, I guess.
We'll talk later.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more hot topics. This is Sexy Funny Raw.
Hi, y'all. I'm Wesley Woods.
And I'm Sylvia Sage,
Your
friendly
friendly
neighborhood
neighborhood
host,
host.
where we talk about everything, and I do mean everything.
You know everything you were too embarrassed to Google. And girl, I know your secrets.
Live, uncensored, and uncut.
Wait, I'm not.
We know. We all know.
Okay, just checking. What's up?
Welcome back, guys. So our producer thought a little something would be fun, a little game we could play here since we have the roast master himself, Brian Moses, here. Wesley and I are gonna do a little one-on-one battle, and let Moses be the judge here.
You guys have done this before.
We
Yeah.
have done it once before,
Yeah, we
All
did.
right.
but it's not an easy
No,
easy
I'm gonna
joke to
say,
write
yeah.
on the fly. So
I have one in the back pocket that I think is just stupid and cheesy.
all right, do
What else
it.
do you keep back there?
Yeah. You do not want to know.
All right, so what is it? 3 jokes? You guys gonna do 3 jokes?
Oh,
3
God,
jokes? No,
no.
I'm just gonna do this
One
one.
joke.
joke?
This is the one that just came to my head. We ain't beating around the bush with this.
All right, one
Like,
joke back and forth.
Sylvia Sage,
right.
are your teeth cold? Then why do they have those yellow blankets on them?
That is not even. That's an old bitter joke from.
Bitter.
I used that on my brother growing up a long, long time ago, and it just stung him and stuck with him. So I just keep that.
You keep
in
that
my
one.
back pocket.
Give
Let
me
me
a
see
Sylvia
here.
specific one. What'd you use in the battle against her?
Oh, I said, if you look closely, you'll notice Sylvia has one brown eye and one blue eye. Oh, who am I kidding? Nobody looks a whore in the face.
Woo! That's a good joke.
That was like I think what won you the battle that time.
That's a hell of a joke.
It was really good. I don't even remember the jokes I wrote for you in the battle.
This is such like a good like snappy church lady joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who am I kidding? Who looks a whore in the face? It's like, oh my God. Yes, I'll take 5 of your brownies, lady. Jeez, at this bake sale.
Do you not remember any of them? I can't remember any of the ones that you said either.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez,
I know.
Wesley.
I remember like the basis of them, but I don't even remember like how they went.
Gotta give him one, Sylvia.
Okay. Let's see here. Wesley Woods is 3-time performer of the year.
This is not going to go well for me.
It's not going to go well for me.
Oh.
Yet he had to go for at least 1 month without performing due to his. Oh, I need words. You know what I'm saying.
You need time to write out.
I
jokes
need
like this.
time to write it out.
And that's what the roast battle is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you don't really see a lot of people do it off the cuff.
Yeah, it's
No,
super
you
hard
can't.
off the
Yeah.
cuff.
Because the guys who do it off the cuff usually get destroyed by the guys who wrote.
Yeah,
So
and took the time.
it's known as a joke writer showcase.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
But it would be something about how you couldn't perform for a week or couldn't perform for a month
Yeah, well,
due to your
chlamydia.
chlamydia.
Get tested.
Chlamydia.
everybody.
Hashtag chlamydia.
Hashtag always get tested.
God, it's so hard. See, that's why I have to like bring together all of these other joke writers to like help me.
You just need a moment. You just need to like.
Yeah.
really
And it's a
write it
play on words. The roast battle is a big play on words.
up. I like it. I need to come up there and battle some more. Shoot.
Yeah.
I know.
You need to be on more stages in general.
I know. You know. I do. I need to be spending a lot more time in stages.
Do you know the
Instead of
first time he ever
bedrooms.
did a
Yes.
stage? Tell him about the first time you ever did a stage.
Well, what about the first time you did a stage? The first time I did a stage actually was in Las Vegas, Nevada,
Oh.
at an open mic, and that's because I had met Miss Sylvia Sage the night before, and she was
Wow.
booking a show
At the Ontario Improv.
And I was like, oh yeah, I've been doing it for like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, okay.
She was like, let me come see you, and then I'll send in the video and see like what happens. She recorded me and sent it in, and bam, baby, she got booked. So I thought that was a
Wow.
sign.
So
Oh.
his first time ever doing stand up.
Wow.
It was
That's
he
amazing.
lied to me, told me that he had been doing stand up for years. I went and recorded him, submitted him to Ontario Improv. They accepted him. I took him to my very first time like running a show at a big club.
And I'm over
And
here like-
he opened the show. That was his first show, was Ontario Improv.
Amazing.
That's
Right?
hilarious.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I don't think it's anything to be congratulated. I don't know. It was just
Well,
fun. It's
getting
something
an-
I've always wanted to
getting
do.
an
So then I,
improv
did
gig.
it, and
Yeah, but getting an improv gig is something comedians work years for, and it took me 3 years to get that gig, and this guy got it night 2.
I mean, he was focused though. Jeez.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lied about it. Said I mean, like he just said he was that person.
Yes.
And became that person.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
I
That's how
tried.
comedy works, though.
It's all confidence. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what
It's-
about the first time you were on stage?
first time I was on stage? I did drink a lot. I mean, I'll say like I took like 2 shots before I went up. I wasn't hammered.
Okay.
Right.
Because I knew I wanted to like be able to say the things. And it went better than I thought it would. Actually, my first 2 times went better than I thought they probably should have.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like, oh, okay, this is what it's
You
supposed
got
to feel like.
confidence.
Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
confidence like punched in the face because then I went first because I never gone first in these things, but like I went first, after like coming off of like 2, great sets after like never doing comedy in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
So my confidence was high. I was like, I'm a natural at this. So like my third time, it was like I went first, and it was just no. I mean, it was like wasn't even crickets.
Where'd you first do comedy? Where were you?
I was in San Diego, down in La Jolla.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think I did. The first time I did it was in Ocean Beach, and the second time was in La Jolla.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive as
And
well.
then, it's almost like you can fool them too, because it's like, yeah, this guy, he's a natural,
Yeah.
and then it's like, yeah, you go first, and it's like, oof, at like 7 p.m. It's nothing but light out. There's a window, so you can see people like going by.
No one's paying attention.
No.
Yeah.
Or cares.
No.
They don't
Yeah.
relate. They're just like,
No.
who is this guy? Who let him in?
Yeah. Why does he have a microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take our drink orders.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
my God.
I don't work here.
Yeah.
What about your
Please.
first time?
My first time doing comedy?
Yeah.
It was in Kansas City, and it was my friend threw my name into an open mic, and I didn't know he was doing it. And I was like, they heard my name, and I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, put your name in, go. And I was like, oh, all right. And
You did?
I did. And in my brain, it went well. And I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it.
I found my calling.
I found my calling.
I'm really good at
I had
this.
been working in medicine for nearly a decade at that point in time, and I was like, I'm done with medicine. I'm going to go do comedy. And my family's like, you're insane. I was like, nope, I'm going to go back to bartending, and I'm going to be a comedian. And they're
Yeah.
like, you're an idiot.
I up and left Chicago and a relationship and was like, I'm moving to Vegas and I'm going to be a stand-up comedian.
Nice.
And then bam, met her. What?
and
now look
I
at us.
made him a comedian.
Well, and then also,
Wait, were you in porn first?
No, she also made me get into porn.
Oh my! You made what?
I'm a really good influence.
It's like you have a cult.
I know. Well,
We're building a house.
Well, he was living on my couch because we moved in. He moved into my spare bedroom because
Yeah.
I had just kicked a girl out.
Oh,
and
because she wasn't a comedian anymore. You're like,
Well-
you got to be both, man. You got to be a porn star and a comedian in this house.
No,
Well, no,
she
that
had,
story.
Yeah, she had slept with somebody that I was like seeing, and I was like pissed.
By the way,
about it.
sorry about that.
yeah, she was like, I had territory.
We're friends now, though, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's good now.
And
But
she's in a relationship and happy and everything.
Is she? All right.
yeah, and having a baby, she's good.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
whose is it?
She knows.
Her-
That's
yeah.
I'm kidding. Just because I'm
I
getting
know,
her back,
I know,
Sylvia. I'm getting
I
her back
know,
for
I
you.
know, I know.
bet she's a great person. I'm sorry. Jeez.
No,
She's
it was
like,
good.
I'm
But
just kidding, she's
I
good.
had kicked her out, and I needed a roommate, and he needed a place to stay. So I was like, I got a spare bedroom. But then he was just sitting there, and he didn't have a job. And I'm like, you got to get a job.
Yeah.
And he's like, what am I going to do? And I was like, well, I suck dick. You suck dick. We could do porn.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
was-
was already doing porn, but
I was working for like Garrett's club promotion company, but like I did not want to be at the nightclub ushering people in and like hosting people to have fun. Like, girl, I wanted to be there having fun. Like, that is not fun. Like, so that job was not working out. And she was like, I think I answered a Craigslist posting at the time.
did you?
I think so, and got an email back, and then had a couple of interviews with like producers and directors, and
I didn't even know that part.
Man, it's that easy.
it's that
It's
easy.
real easy. That's why when people message me online and they're
You're
like,
not
how do I become a porn star? I'm like, stop messaging me and Google some stuff.
Yeah, stop
like,
messaging me and start emailing studios.
Right.
There you go.
And
It's
people
real
are always
life.
shocked when they're like, I need to send you photos of me naked. I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, there's no other way. Yeah. Like, yeah.
You don't do porn, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And-
you already have like 80 of them.
Yeah.
And there's
You're not a
no
narcissist who wants to get fucked on camera.
Right?
Yeah, come on.
Hold on.
there's
Yes.
no body
No.
type
What?
that porn there's no body type porn says no to either.
yeah.
So it's like it doesn't even matter.
I
It doesn't
know.
matter if you're big or small or short or
Yeah.
tall or if you're a midget or whatever you are. You can
We don't say the M
Oh,
word.
I'm sorry. A little person?
Yes.
Yeah.
I get yelled at by him all the time of words I'm not allowed to say.
know.
Yes.
All the
Mainly the
time.
N word.
I don't say that
Obviously.
word. I know I can't say that word.
I know I can't say that.
I know I can't say that one,
No.
but I say things all the time I get in trouble for. And he's always making me politically correct. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Good. Thank you, Wesley.
Oh, we're all in this together, baby.
I know, but I never mean to be offensive. So
Yeah,
that's
and that's why we keep it moving. Like,
Yeah.
you know someone's intentions, their heart, keep it moving.
I know.
I
But
get
that's
you.
what I'm saying. Porn loves everyone, even the M words.
Yeah. I mean,
I said M.
Whatever.
what about the F word? It's my favorite word to use.
Friendship.
Y'all are not allowed to use that friendship word. Let's switch gears. What about like maybe the first time you were in love?
Oh my gosh, it hurt.
It
Oh,
hurt.
I know
Aw.
it does. Love
The
her.
first time I really liked a girl, like I got her flowers, I wrote her a poem. Yeah. I remember like I took it to her place and she had like a bunch of friends there. And she just still was like, I'm just not into you. I'm just not going to work.
Aw,
And
like,
then
sad for
a
you.
buddy who was like there
No.
at like the little party they were having, like they were talking about you. She was like, "What is he gonna do? Write her another letter?" And it was like, "Oh, they're
my
just."
God.
I mean, it was like middle school, so they're
I
supposed to be
know.
mean.
You
Yeah.
poor thing.
Now
I'm
you can
so
flip
sorry.
him the bird because all that writing has got those checks, bitch.
Do you know where that girl is today?
Yeah, she got like 2 kids in Bakersfield or something.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
That's how they all end up with 2
Yeah.
kids in Bakersfield.
Yeah, I hope she's doing all right.
Do you hope she's doing okay?
Yeah. Why
Maybe.
not?
Do
I don't know.
you?
She might be hot. I don't know. What's up?
That's so sad, though. I mean, I don't. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think I've ever worked that hard at love,
Ouch.
No, I was a kid though.
but I have.
Yeah.
I
How
totally
old were you,
have.
Brian?
When that was happening,
Yeah.
gosh, I don't know, 13, 12.
That's
oh,
so
so you
sweet.
were like kid love.
Yeah. And the
Okay.
first time I was like
But
in love.
Yeah, and that's
Adult
a bold.
love.
Yeah, adult love. Yeah, I got my heart broken. It was
We all have. Yeah. it sucks.
yeah, she I had learned she had slept with my best friend.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oof.
But I still loved her.
Mm.
Oof.
And
course.
then I got her pregnant and then she had a miscarriage.
Oh Lord, thank God for
I
that
know.
miscarriage.
Nature's abortion.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I love miscarriages.
You love them?
I'm
I
just saying,
mean,
for me
Personally, she likes them for
Okay.
herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way it's easier.
It's
for
easier.
everyone.
You don't have to
Right.
pay for it.
Yeah,
You know,
and
just
God
so
doesn't hate
happens.
you as much.
Right.
He just didn't want it anyway.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes, all of that. When was the first time you were in love?
But yeah, she I just kind of it had to fizzle. But I mean, I love that woman forever. I mean, I still sort of love her,
Aww, I
Like
love
there's
that.
still like a piece, and you're just like, I mean, we can never. Obviously, she's got she's married now with 3 kids. But
Your first love always sticks with you, though.
Right.
Like, you will never forget them. I have 2 loves that are significant in my life. Obviously, my high school boyfriend is always just a flicker
Right.
of that because we spent so much time together. It was the first time, like, you remember looking at somebody and you're like, oh my God, like, I will do anything for this human being, Like, I get psycho in love. Like, I'm not a normal in love. I'm
She's like,
I'll murder people
Yeah,
for
she's
us.
a ride or die.
Yeah.
She's that girl.
I
you do
really
have that
am.
look about you.
I am, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she is.
Like, I will have nothing to do with you or, like, you and me, like, cut each other's, like, in, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially you have like no tattoos of like dudes on you.
I know. But you know what is funny is the tattoo on my back is the tattoo that my high school boyfriend, had around his arm.
Oh, there you go. Now
There's some firsts.
So
that's the first time I heard that story too.
yeah,
There we go.
I got it when I was 17 for Danny Fisk.
Danny
Oh,
Fisk.
Almost
Yeah.
sounds like a porn name. Danny Fisk.
Danny Fisk.
You're thinking about Danny Fist. Yeah, there's a difference
Play on
there.
word of Danny Fisk. My I love my first love though, like she don't even talk to me no more. Like
So funny to see.
you
You
loved
said
her.
it was a she. I know.
man.
I spent 3.5 years with her, growing up, and I was also like finding myself while like still being in this relationship.
But you
and
fell
having to
in
show
love
up with
with her?
someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Lost my virginity to her.
Wow. How'd it feel?
Well, it didn't feel great, and then the condom broke, and so it
and
felt
then
better.
it felt great.
And then it felt great.
But once I came out, she was like, "Oh no, we cannot have anything to do with each other."
So you had sex for the first time with your love. You had sex for the first time with your love, and I had sex for the first time in a trailer with a stranger.
Really?
Yeah,
And she's calling me trashy.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
How old
Let's
were
go-
you?
Jeremy Gilpin. I was 17.
You're 7.
Wait, no, I was younger than that. I was 15.
That
She
makes
was.
sense. Yeah.
She
Everybody
was
I know is having. I mean, I was the last one to have
going
sex in my
on
I
group.
was the last one to have sex in my group too. That's why I did it. That's why I had
At
to.
15, you were the last one to have sex in the
I was 15 to have. I was almost 16, but yeah.
Wow.
I was the last one. But I made a point of it. I like went out and I was like, I'm gonna have sex. And I was like, that guy.
How old was it? How old?
That
was this
guy in that trailer.
He was 18.
Is
We met at
doing
a
something
a
for me.
party. Yeah, and then went back to his trailer because he had a trailer because he was 18.
God, you were 15?
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal?
Yeah, but I'm
get
sure I
it, I
lied
get
to
it.
him and
Right.
told him I was older.
Yeah, you're like, I'm totally 13.
Girl, she was also in Kansas.
That-
Speaking of Kansas, you want to take some fan questions? Scott
Yeah,
from
let's
Kansas
do it.
wants to know who should pay on the first date, and should you go all the way on the first date?
Brian, do you have an opinion on
The
this?
dumbest question. Yes, you should always pay on the first date. Are you kidding
Who
me?
should? Who should?
The person trying to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
I
person
say
that-
whoever
Pursuer.
invited.
Pursuer,
Yeah.
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 If I'm like, hey, we should go on a date, I need to pay.
Right.
Yes.
If she says it, you should still pay. If he says it, you should still pay.
I will pay if I invite somebody out somewhere. But I had a like a thing the other night.
Oh yeah,
It was a business thing, and they invited me to this business thing. And as the check come, I just was polite and brought my credit card out. They split the bill with me. The person who invited me, there were 4 of us at this table. Only my credit card and his credit card got split. I couldn't even believe he took my credit card. I was like,
crazy. And he invited you?
Invited me.
Yeah.
There were 4 of us at the table, all sharing things, everyone drinking. I split the check.
She had one drink.
I had one drink. I was
So you overpaid.
baffled.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
She comes
Crazy.
straight home.
And you had to go there.
I was livid. I was like, I cannot even believe it. Yeah. Whoever invites
Pursuer,
should
pursuer
pay.
pays.
Absolutely. And should you go all the way on a first date, Brian?
It's how the vibe goes, you know? If
Same.
you're like, only if you feel it sexually, you know?
Yeah.
If you want to take it there. If it's consensual, then yeah, I think so. I don't think there should be any restrictions. I mean,
Yeah.
people always say it's a power game, but I think it's everybody's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Everybody's different. Every relationship's different. So
I agree. I've tried
Go
to
with how
play
you
the
feel.
power card with it a time or two, and it always just backfires. Because
Right.
I'm like, why didn't I just sleep with him? That was weird. And then date 2, you get to date 2, and then you do sleep with him, and then it's like, why did we wait? I should
Yeah,
have just done it
exactly.
the first time.
I agree with y'all, but I won't even call it a date unless I have sex with you. So
it wasn't a date, right?
yeah.
Oh my god!
It's a different. You live by different rules, though.
I mean, I live by mine. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm saying.
Those are
You live
your
by different
rules.
rules, baby.
Okay, let's see. So Brianna from Los Angeles says, "How do you tell someone they are really bad in bed?"
Tell them.
That's a great question. I don't know how do you do that.
I don't think you're mean about it. You just be like, let's spice it. Let's do this. You should be telling them
Give
what. If they're
options.
bad in bed, that means that you're not vocalizing what you're needing.
That does not mean that, sweetheart.
I
I have vocalized, and sometimes it just does not matter, or they just can't last.
I think you just stop sleeping with them.
Okay, I would go with Brian's plan, actually.
Yeah, just keep it moving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But that's kind of sad, though, because here we are being like, we need to educate and we need to talk about it. And we're like, I'd walk away, though.
Well,
I mean,
was
that kind
saying
of tells
that,
me sometimes.
See,
you know?
I was saying
That's
that you
never
should
happened, though.
communicate it. Yeah, you should be telling them what you want.
No, you should. I agree with that. But how do you do it? You give options. That's what you're saying. Like, let's spice it. Let's
Or
try
I will
this.
physically like show you. Like, I need you to do this,
Touch this,
right
or-
here, like this, while
Yeah.
doing this.
No, I've had men give me very detailed of like what exactly
Yeah.
they want. I need you to lick at this rate. I want you to do this. Like,
This
oh,
rate.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
like math.
absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've had
Don't start
men.
problems.
I was
Like
going to
the
say,
porn star problem.
men get real direct real quick with me.
I love you
don't-
too.
I don't mind.
I love you. I'm so glad that you came and did this today. Like, seriously.
It was
thank you
fake.
so much.
Yeah. It's
We're
like,
not
yes.
done.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
We're just falling in love. Leave
I
us
know.
alone, Sylvia.
God. Are you guys going to have sex after this? Or?
No, well, I mean, if we are, we're not going to talk about it on air unless he wants to.
I would.
I mean, I'm gonna call it a date.
Okay. Good. Let's just say that.
You're good.
Okay. Do you want to read the next question?
Oh, sure. The next question. What? Brianna from Los
Nope.
No?
Keep going.
Where is she? Oh, John from San Diego. How much porn watching a day is too much?
That's a serious question because I think if it is like hindering you working, eating, doing the normal things that life requires you to do, that's when it's an issue. But I mean, if you've got the spare time, I mean, I know we've got a lot of spare time on our hands and I still get a lot of things accomplished. Like, I don't know. I'd say a couple hours a day is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even.
Hours?
Hours. Do your searching. Do your Googling.
I don't know about
Yeah.
hours. I mean, by the way, who's watching hours? Who's getting through that much porn?
I mean, you don't even.
People
I mean,
are.
Really?
Some
People are really
video-
watching it?
Yeah.
Some videos are hours long.
I've never. I just go till
Well-
until I come.
You ain't
And-
edging?
No. Oh, it's that. Yeah. I've
like
tried,
it.
but it's still. Yeah, you're right.
And then
I
you
hear that.
come. Then you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna.
yeah, it's like, I've waited. I've like waited like a couple cycles. I'm like, oh, that was all right. That's good. That's good. And I get to like, then this scene's still going. I'm like, that scene's still going. Jeez, I don't know if I can last.
And then you just go.
And then I have to.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Do you ever make it through a full scene, Brian?
No.
I mean, I
No,
don't
no
think.
one does.
But I don't
How?
I
You're not
don't.
supposed to. It's
No,
not designed for that.
exactly.
No, it's
That's
not.
what I was gonna say. I don't
Even
think
when
you're
we're
supposed
making
to.
them, we're stopping.
Yeah.
So, or
Well,
sometimes,
honey,
not always.
I mean, I could get myself off in like 12 seconds of alone time if I need it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not doing an hour.
Baby, I'm 33. I know what I'm doing with this thing down here.
12 seconds is a bit intense, so I probably need like 3 minutes.
I mean, if my dick is already hard and I've not touched
Women,
it yet,
I can see
could
that.
be like,
Yeah, because you got a little more.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're you know, it's different. There's more.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
Yeah.
there's more to play with.
Yeah, so when you wake up first thing in the morning, it's ready to just burst, right?
Well, that's when we're peaking, I guess they say. Like your
Yeah.
testosterone's peaking at that point. So yeah, we're ready to go.
Do you still wake
Hold
up
on.
with a boner every morning?
I
Yes.
do, but I prefer afternoon. Like if I'm
You-
gonna have sex.
Oh, I prefer morning.
Yeah.
Over afternoon sex to morning sex?
Yeah, I'm an afternoon guy.
I like them both. I just obviously like morning sex where we're like just can't talk to each other. You know, just to slip in from behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my favorite.
Well, because I don't want you breathing on me.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
like,
Right. See,
no.
but that's what takes it away from me because you
Because
can't.
you want to kiss.
Yeah,
and-
because like afternoon it's like you're sweaty. You know what I mean? Like it's when the sun's out. You know, you're naked. You're kissing. It's passionate. You
Yeah.
know, it's afternoon. You know, there may not be any
not
music.
even nighttime. You're an afternoon.
I'm an afternoon dude.
Oh, yeah. Like
Wow.
after 4 p.m., I'm ready to call it quits on sex usually.
Oh no, I want nighttime bedtime sex.
I mean, if the situation's right, but like being single, like typically, like if I have not,
Because you want to go eat.
yeah, I want to eat and call it a night. I want to eat, smoke a joint, and go to bed.
Oh my
Such
god.
a dude.
I
You're
am.
such a dude.
It's so crazy. It's scary. It scares her.
Does it?
Yeah. She's
Okay,
like,
so
You're a day walker. That's what it is.
I'm moving on to Erica, you two.
Okay.
Erica from San Dimas says, how do you politely tell someone it's time to go home after a night together?
I
I don't know. I think every situation's a little different.
yeah. Especially with the whole Me Too thing, it's almost you want to be too suggestive, and they're just like, "How dare you?" You know.
No way. I gotta poop, so I need you to get out. Like I have things that need to happen and you have to go right now. Like I need you to be gone. So I just always say I have a busy day. I always be like, oh, well, I've got a really busy day today. I gotta go do blah 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 and blah blah blah. And I just make it seem like I've got shit to do, so you need to go.
I like
that's-
that.
Yeah.
That's healthy.
Yeah.
I do that too, I guess. There we go.
Absolutely. Because I'm like, oh my God, there's only so much time. Like, I only have so much time before my butt is like, it's go time.
I was on a date with a
Like,
girl, and that literally had to happen. I was like, we were drinking this jalapeno tequila, and it was good. It was good, but that's I think I kept pounding. I was like, this is really good, and it crushed me. And I was at this chick's house for 2 days, just because she lived so far.
Oh no.
I couldn't even leave because I was like, I couldn't. I'm gonna shit myself on the way home. You know
Oh
what I mean?
my God.
Like it was bad.
Did you ever talk to this girl again?
No.
Oh, of course not.
No.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did she have one bathroom or two?
Yeah, it was just like hers. It was like her. Yeah, it was like she had her own bathroom. So it was
Oh
like, yeah.
man.
It was-
Yeah, and she knew what was going on. It
Oh
was
my
like, yeah, she knew what
God.
was going on.
That is so hilarious.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, it was like so bad. It's like even like you ever take those shits where like nothing comes out. You're just like you just have to be there just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
And it was just burning. It was it was all
Oh, my
painful. Yeah, it was like
God.
my mom should have been there, not this woman.
Yeah, totally.
Where's your mom when you need them?
Yeah, mom, please. Like, who is this woman? I don't know, but please help me.
What a horrible experience for you. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I've never been like caught in that type of situation. I've never been in public and had to like get out of it.
Oh God, no. Like I have like IBS, so like I can like poop on myself almost at any point in time anywhere.
Oh my God.
Like,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
very comfortable using public restrooms.
Oh my
Don't
God.
care. This is my body, bitch. It's beautiful, but it's got a poo poo.
Okay, but that public restroom, be careful.
What?
Moving.
Are they fine? Are they good?
I mean, I used to do meth. I'm okay sitting on a toilet.
All right, fine.
Oh my God. All right, guys.
First time you did meth.
We got to wrap this up. There's no more meth talk going
Thank
on
God.
here today. That's for
Parents.
another day. All right, Brian, tell them where they can find you on social media, please.
Listen, just go to @roastbattle on all platforms, please.
There you go.
We have a tour going on right now. We'd love to have our fans come out, even some new porn fans. You know,
Yes.
we'll stroke you off. The all Negro wave will do it.
Oh, I bet they will.
Yeah,
The wave is great.
you love the wave.
I do love the wave. I love being a part of the wave. It's one of my favorite things to do.
They love you too.
Thank you.
But yeah, we'll be in Denver April 27th. I'm sorry, April 28th. We'll be in Austin April 27th in
What's
Texas.
up, Texas?
Yeah.
Nice.
And we'll be in the Carolinas Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Awesome.
Greenville and Charlotte.
right
Look
on.
us up at roastbattle.com.
And anytime you're in Los Angeles, you can find the show every Tuesday night at the
Every
Comedy Store.
Tuesday at the Comedy Store.
And you should check it out, definitely.
Yeah, it's the best show in Los Angeles. It's
But
really
you better
good.
get your tickets. and get 'em
Wesley,
quickly.
how are they going to find you?
You
Wrap this
know,
up.
the Wesley Woods.
That's it on all
Quick and
social
sit,
media.
yep.
And you can find me, Sylvia Sage, on all social media platforms under SILVIASAIGE. Thank you guys so much. It's our first episode. We're going to call that a wrap. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Brian, for being here.
Until
Love
next
you guys.
time.
Bye, guys. Woo!
Thanks for tuning in. Stay sexy, bitches.
Y'all can find us at
sexyfunnyraw.com.
Oh, please.
And remember, hoe with a heart on.